Trouble in the skies. Fox Business's 6-month investigation uncovering disturbing new hiring practices at the FAA, gaining national attention on Capitol Hill today. Just hours ago, I spoke with Republican Congressman Randy Hultgren. He sits on the Committee on Science, Space and Technology and is co-sponsoring the Air Traffic Controllers Hiring Act of 2015. He says the FAA is jeopardizing flyer safety.
Well, very concerned what is happening, and we've seen a real change in the last 18 months of how the FAA is hiring air traffic controllers. And with the latest discovery that's just come out recently, some huge questions that have to be answered. We have to have the FAA come before Congress to answer these questions of cheating that is going on with getting answers to certain groups of people to a biographical questionnaire that has really become the gatekeeper of someone becoming an air traffic controller. It no longer is a look at qualifications or education or even past history of service.
And on that score, I want to detail that because a lot of people may not have seen our special that aired last night. I want you to listen. This is the biographical, this is the personality test. The people who want to be air traffic controllers, these are the kinds of things they have to talk about. Listen to this.
Let me read some of the questions from that test. What has been the major cause of your failures?
A question that everyone seems to love is question number 21, in which they ask,
the number of different sports I participated in was,
and these are multiple choice questions.
Why does it matter if they played sports in high school?
I can't imagine how it would, and there has to be another purpose here. And then why would certain people be giving answers to certain groups of people to make sure that they pass it where others can't? We've talked to so many people who have gone through education, have spent money, have had training, or even served in our military and have proven themselves in very difficult circumstances to be trustworthy in these important roles, and yet have been excluded from serving because of this biographical questionnaire that is so random and has nothing to do with the work that would be required of them as an air traffic controller. So we've got questions that need to be answered. We need them to come before Congress, and we need to pass my legislation that many co-sponsors, bipartisan co-sponsors, have joined with us, again, to make sure that our skies are safe and that we've got the best and brightest serving us in these important roles.
Frank Lombiandi, who you work with in the House, he's head of the Aviation Subcommittee. He says there have to be questions answered, but doesn't there need to be full-on hearings to get to the bottom of this so that the American people can understand what's going on?
I hope we can. I would absolutely support that. We're pushing for that. We've been trying over the last 18 months, time after time, letter after letter, trying to have meetings with the FAA. They refuse to respond other than just generic, pre-written letters that don't answer any questions. This is unacceptable. Our skies and their safety are so important that we've got to have answers. The American people need to have answers. So I absolutely do support having full hearings, whatever it takes to get to the bottom of what is going on here.
Fox Business has received a written response from the FAA, and I want to give part of that to you now. And this is about that personality test, which I find so confounding. We asked them why they give that test. They said to increase objectivity and select those applicants with the highest probability of success in the FAA's rigorous air traffic controller training process. Does that make sense to you?
It makes no sense to me. There's clearly other reasons that they have behind that they've got to answer. This is a convenient response of theirs. But I've even heard of current, very successful air traffic controllers trying to pass this bio questionnaire and not being able to do it. So there's another purpose here. And then for them, if that's truly what they're trying to do, why is someone on the inside cheating or allowing someone else to cheat, help certain groups be able to pass this when others don't get that help? That's not right. That's not what this nation is all about. And ultimately, it's not safe.
Just adding fuel to the fire of these allegations of cheating that not only are people being chosen in a whimsical way, really, but also that there's cheating going on. Some people get the answers to this biographical test ahead of time. Congressman, we look forward to continuing to cover this story. Thank you so much for coming on the show tonight.
Thank you. No, this is important. Thank you very, very much.
And now we've got breaking new developments tonight. Fox Business's Adam Shapiro joins us live with the latest in his exclusive investigation. Adam, it's not just Hultgren looking into this, right?
No, I mean, Congressman Hultgren has been the champion of the CTI students for several months. He introduced a bill last year which did not get out of committee, but now he's introduced the legislation you were talking about to help them. But what's key here is Frank LoBiondo, who you just mentioned and Congressman Hultgren mentioned, because he's the chairman of the aviation subcommittee that oversees the FAA. And the chairman, Mr. LoBiondo, spoke to Fox Business and said, and this is a quote, "Based on our reporting, we have a whole series of questions based on this Fox Business Network report. The FAA can expect us to demand to know the particulars of this egregious situation." And, of course, we asked about the cheating, and he said, did this employee act on his own? If he did not, who else knew about it, and what action is the FAA taking?